Hi, good evening. How are you? It's not really good evening, it's good really early morning. I'm doing this at 5 in the morning. And I have to leave at 7 o'clock. So that is not fun. Give me a second, I need to make sure my audio is okay. So you're gonna hear the stream overlap for like a good old second. Hello? Hello? There we go. Good to go. I'm not gonna start that yet. Because I probably shouldn't. Now this is only going to be most likely a part 1. Because I might not finish it. Sorry, I am texting people things. Not smart, I'll tell you that. If only the world was faster. Miles. Oh. Not my normal names. Sorry. I sincerely apologize. Okay, I'm so stupid. Go and boom. None of these people are up this early. None of them. But that's fine. Let's get started with the Archon quest, which includes a new character. Why did I do that?
Don't we have a job to do?
Yes, we do. We truly do. We have a job to do, Rose. Party swap. We can't have this party. No, this party's illegal. Who else? There's no one else who's friends with Kazuha. Other than Beto. And Beto doesn't get along with anybody else. Except for Ganyu, which I don't have her. I could. But she's really bad. I'll just have a Leo party. A Leo party sounds just fine. I need to have an anime character. Only one Leo anime character in there for the exclusive 5-star. Okay, fine. We're gonna take the Traveler.
Ready for trial.
Need to make sure there's artifacts. Yep, doing pretty good. Why do I have Thunder Soother? I ask no questions. Flames, yes. That's real shit. But to be honest, I don't have anything better, so. Wonders Troop. What is this? Is this an animo damage bonus? This is not an animo damage bonus. We don't have Sucrose in the party. Needs to be a Wanderer's Troop. We only have one Wanderer's Troop. Fine, Gladiators. That's amazing. That's an amazing piece. Oh wow. Should I go full Gladiators? Elemental Mastery is really good. This feather is shit. That feather is continuously shit. Here. Good enough. Any of these look good? That's pretty good. I'll take it. That's good. What about your weapon? Yep. 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 That one looks more like her official sword. It's not her official sword. Her official sword is red. So I'm going to be playing as Beto for most of this. Sadly, I don't have Beto built too much, but I'm working on it. Okay. Okay. I have to leave at 7, which means I have to be done with this by like 6:40 or 6:50. That's not happening, so I'm just gonna fudge the rules a bit. And I'm just going to pretend like I'm taking a while to get ready because that is my best bet. My best bet. It's the only bet I have. Oh, I forgot to check this. Yeah, I need to do Legend of the Vagabond Sword, which gives me free primo gems, so all of this is very important. To me, free primo gems are like more important than like my arm. Like, I would cut off my arm for some primo gems. Actually, no, I couldn't play Genshin without arms. I would cut off my leg for some primo gems. Look, you know, sometimes fictional characters are more important than my limbs, and that's fine. Why is this so zoomed in? Can you zoom out for like a second? The map is so zoomed in. I couldn't see the teleporter because he was right on top of it. I should have remembered there was a teleporter there, because if I remember that, everything would be easy. Is this a cutscene? No, it's not a cutscene. But it looks like one. Those eyes.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss.
I still can't accept it. I'm sorry, Paimon. I can't. By the way, this is probably going to be more of a serious one, so less comedy. At least I think. But then again, who knows?
Paimon believes in both of you.
Aww, Paimon's the best. She was a bitch to Cleve, but like, other than that, she's the best.
And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
Yeah. But I mean, I would love to say that, but in reality, I would say there must be more to this than meets the eye.
He said we needed to reach the end of our journey.
Paimon
bets he still has much more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
Thanks, Paimon. I'm glad to have you as a guide. You're the best. This isn't meant to be an emotional moment. At least I don't think, but it is. I'm getting emotional.
No. Where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey... Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the first place?
Paimon, are you stupid?
After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
I need answers from... Oh! The bottom one.
Ooh, Paimon supports that idea. That is so satisfying.
I know, right?
We've worked out 2 gods so far, the Animal and Geo Archons. So, next...
Inazuma.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance?
Let me try and... I'm sure there's someone we meet.
Oh, Paimon spotted someone already. Atsuko in Lua Harbor. She's from Inazuma.
Oh, yeah!
Let's see what she has to say.
Autumn winds, scarlet leaves. Really should put a portable waypoint here. Make my life so much easier. I want to put a portable waypoint on Beto's ship, just because. I wish you could just teleport to Beto's ship. But sadly, that's not permitted. Atsuko, we'd like to have a word with you.
Oh, hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way.
Great! We came to the right person.
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
Well, do it.
Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supplies soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then I blacked out. But to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Ooh.
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liyue Chiseng. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule, loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this, but after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
Nope.
You should know that the sea, and even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
What?
The raft idea sounds a little...
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the crowd if they could get into Inazuma.
Beta.
But it's an armed fleet, right?
If you're able to persuade their captain, Beto, then the hardest part, the Outlander, is the flagship of the Crux's fleet.
Then there's no time to lose.
I know where Beto is. You don't have to tell me twice. I really should have placed a portable waypoint there though first, because it's like impossible to get up there. Just give me 20 minutes. It takes so long. shouldn't take that long, but it does. Now we get some tall people with movement abilities to climb this thing. Make it a lot easier. Didn't know it was loading, it didn't have a thing.
Sooner we're done, the better.
Okay. Need to wait for the time to pass. I do not appreciate that noise. Okay. Continuing onward. Lots of noise. These people make so many noises. Oh, that's fun. Just walking up a mountain.
Stabilize.
I could do a Kaya ice bridge, but that takes too long. Way too long. This is efficient. Semi-efficient, anyway. I'm going to go back here because I want to change my characters back. Like half of these characters don't even know Beto exists. Except for Beto herself. Yeah. His hair just clipped through himself.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
I'm having Barbara because healing is never a bad thing. Usually. Looks for Barbara's healing sometimes because it applies. So it says to Kazuha! Good evening, Kazuha! I have to shut up now.
What have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Patuian Osile, right?
Have we met?
Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing.
It's not a
Guess that
floating
time
thing,
has
it's
come.
Paimon.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing, it's Paimon!
Exactly.
Paimon? What a fascinating being.
Oh, shut up.
You two give
Not
off
by
not
Lego
only
blocks
the
instead
essence
of
of
Legos.
wind and earth, but also of... Yes. The stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now?
What the fuck is wrong
That's
with
the
you?
weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
I hate him already.
Pay it
I
no
love him,
heed.
but I hate him.
I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone.
Oh, I
that
hate
we
his
should meet.
ideals.
And that gives our encounter meaning.
And this must be your bard for hire.
I prefer other means of entertainment. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha.
I thought it was
a
Kaie
temporary
Tahara.
addition to my crew for reasons
Whatever.
I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
Ha!
With this
I love
fine
that
shape
joke.
and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
I love Beto's light roasts. They're amazing.
Well, I can't argue with that. Okay, then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily. Especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Beto.
The
I
Crux Clash
sincerely
is a martial
apologize.
arts tournament that I hold.
I
There'll be
sincerely
a whole bunch
apologize,
of
Queen
folks taking
Beto.
part to showcase their talents. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it.
Okay.
So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. And with Liu as savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time around is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
Because
When a vision
the master
bearer
died,
dies,
the light in their vision will fade away.
but the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Interesting.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So
Interesting.
if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
A vision is of no use to me.
We're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Yes. Yes, Maple Leaf.
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
You're not wrong, Paimon.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
I'm not worried.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha will be over soon.
Seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
What answer, Kazuha? Do you need some help? I'm gonna talk to Beto first.
Go on, get yourself to Guyun and sign up already. I've already fixed up the arena. You can't miss it.
Kazuha.
Martial arts tournaments always remind me of the duels they have back in Inazuma. But when the combatants are obliged to exercise restraint, it is unlikely they will ever display their true potential.
Ooh. Interesting musings from the demon. The picture is well deserved. Beautiful. Goodbye, horrors. Where's Guyun? Beautiful face. I don't know which one's gonna be easier. I think this one was a little closer. I don't want to swim across the aquas. Though I can get Mona and swim faster, but that's not the point. It's close enough. Wait, you're telling me. I swear, if it's the Geo hypostasis, I'm smiting a bitch. Don't have any brainy bitches. I really need to bring a bow character more often. You need to be more near bow characters. If only I had gone you. Sorry. I'm just gonna swim around. Plus, I lose less stamina when swimming anyway. I have the power of Beto.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters.
He looks like he looks really weird. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be insulting people.
Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
We're gonna turn that audio down a little bit.
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
Not yet. We just wanted to take a look around first.
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. They don't allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that.
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Former.
Also,
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on, not to mention I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out.
I've killed hordes of treasure hoarders. You're nothing.
They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them.
Are you sure, sir? Are you entirely sure of that? My mic fell. Give me a second.
I planted a left hook on the skater one's face and sent him flying. Then the big guy pulled out a knife.
Pah!
I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Sounds impressive.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand.
Why don't I believe you?
I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course, but the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation.
Oh yeah, at the end of every sentence is killing me.
But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work. Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
The traveler is not a child, but okay. I don't know. I don't even think Paimon is.
She has the appearance of a child, but like, she's a fucking pixie. How long did those motherfuckers live? She's either really young or really old.
Hi there.
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills.
Okay.
But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Yeah, you probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. The Ling Shan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
What is that?
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch.
It sounds like bullshit to me.
For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an injury.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
That's not really possible. I think I know what this is. He has an animo vision, doesn't he? He can use the elemental power of wind to go bitch. To just fucking throw everything
But
wherever
it's
he
extremely
wants.
difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we can use it proficiently yet.
I think your master has an animo vision.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have been gotten the gist by now.
I think you need an animo vision.
Of course. This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hit. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Kazuha clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
Ooh.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Understandable.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Ling Shan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
Can't fault her for trying, I guess. Yep. Ready to kick your butt. No. Okay, no, it's not the same person. I thought it was.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
You don't seem that old, sir. You seem a
If
little
so,
young.
Seems I found myself another new adversary.
You sound like a teen.
So you're also here?
Why does that sound like Zuko? Is it just me?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as champion.
It sounds like a more annoying, high-pitched Zuko. Or is that just me?
For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
It also kind of sounds like Xiao, not gonna lie. Do you want to become an adventurer?
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person.
Oh my goodness, sir, you're gonna fail.
I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far without any setbacks.
Gonna feel the pain today, bitch.
I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seemed to get on with just about everyone socially.
Not me.
In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
You're an outsider.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. They've
Interesting.
also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood.
You sound like a selfish brat.
course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory.
Don't be so sure.
You don't mince your words, do you? The arena will be the judge.
I killed a squid monster with multiple heads made of water. I slashed down many rounds of Fatui, and you think you, who's only had a few days of practice, could beat me? Really? Like, not me personally, but like the Traveler. Like, the Traveler's gonna whoop your ass.
Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
I don't want to see you in action. You sound like you're a wimp.
So, to recap, we have against an inflated
Plated ego.
some powerful guys who
Same.
way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
I mean,
Seems
yep.
like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this year.
I
Come
mean,
on, let's go sign up.
we love honesty.
Chink's a village arm wrestling champion, huh? Alright, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
I'm Looney.
Wait, aren't you?
Yeah.
Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Yes, because Kuching is the best. Of course I'd speak with Lady Kuching. Kuching's the best. Duh. I'm her best friend. That's a lie.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, put that down. And also,
Whoa.
Might as well declare
smug
her the
face.
champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, right. Your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing.
oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too?
Beto must have upped the stakes this.
But why would anyone want to go?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then?
Uh-huh.
Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Okay.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that even though you don't have a vision, most people so Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use. In any case, looking at the competition, alright, it's showtime.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Yes, I'm
Good.
ready.
Then please follow me into the arena.
This should be no sweat. Hopefully. I pray.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
Oh my goodness, you're useless.
You're the hero they're talking.
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with?
Kazuha, hi.
Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
That was so easy.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite.
Yeah.
So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you just spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
I love that line.
Alright. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise.
What a rhyme. Right on time. Potato was like, you have a wide vocabulary, you can use that. And Kazuha was like, I need to think of words. You fought well. So anticlimactic.
Alright then.
Yeah.
I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
I don't see what all the fuss is about. Really, it's true.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, so, I'm putting...
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides,
Of course.
you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time.
Wow.
Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
Very well.
Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Okay. Switching around some artifacts because I can't use my elemental abilities. So animo damage bonus is useless. So it's attack. Physical damage bonus, that's good. There we go. Okay.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Okay.
My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
I love that line as well. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm prepared.
Follow me.
I've got this. This is gonna be easy.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Ha. You failed.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Fought very well yourself.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once when I was a kid. People said that if you're mine, I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't.
I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
That's the thing you want.
Wow. Now that's true strength talking.
I mean, yeah,
If you have the chance in
fine.
the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
So will I. I'll have
by the
Electro.
way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick.
Ooh,
So don't get too cocky.
got it.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Is it really this one? Really?
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the 3rd round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable... I faltered for a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Okay. Let's see. We're just asking all of our old opponents.
Hey there!
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to them. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, why didn't you dodge? But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Ling Shan Clan Kung. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise, I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment.
Oh, alright then.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind. And it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. It's a most invaluable skill.
You are very
In
observant.
fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round.
Nope.
Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
Better to be safe than sorry.
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in little. I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending...
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You
Ah.
must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
Wait a minute. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many come with me. some post-match entertainment is in order.
Okay. That's a lot of work. Goodness. Kazuha. Come on, please. Hello, Kazuha.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter.
Okay.
You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
No wonder you didn't bring this up at the right now.
I knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings.
Yeah,
If
true.
I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Yes, but how did you know?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible.
Is truest a word?
Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As creepy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes
I don't.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision, and not to mention your incredibly
Valuing us based on our smell. It's weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined
Yes!
abilities?
Don't mind my mother.
I'm afraid I don't know either. All I did was touch the statue with a 7. I went boop. I just booped the statue and it went.
So then,
I don't even know how to describe it.
so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learn to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat.
I think Paimon's companionship.
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told her whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use elements through it all.
Aww.
Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Fair enough.
Now then,
I'm fighting Kazuha. Oh. Okay.
I'll protect us.
Back at ya! Eyes on me!
Windblade.
Okay. Barbara.
Motion to compel. Breath of the flame. Incinerate. Motion to compel. Back off! Wingblade! Incinerate! The law has...
Oh my goodness, I didn't realize how much I was dying. Thank goodness I have a barber, but still. I really should have brought sucrose. Easy. Done.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you.
Okay.
Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to wit the world is a truly mysterious place, it seems. And one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
Hey
You
guys.
seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
That's an interesting
Desire to
question.
know what meaning visions have to the god and what influences the god. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions. So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself?
Possibly.
Not to mention, with no new Electro Visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like...
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something that God you...
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can very well. Let's go.
Oh, is it teleporting me there? Oh, please. Yay.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climax. We've seen many exciting battles today. And now I'd like to introduce our first combatant. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile. And the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant... come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the final. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. They've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up...
Wait a moment. Captain Beto, perhaps Traveler, come...
No way. I remember this line. Fuck you up.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit, the vision, was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility.
Well, if you insist, I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island.
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Ooh, I'm intrigued. Oh, okay. I'm going Barbara. I don't know. Barbara just seems to be the vibe.
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Incinerate! Oh, no!
Tenacious! When stuck on a deserted island, rain is a problem.
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Oh my. Okay, that was unexpected. How did that happen?
Motion to compel.
Back at ya!
Wingblade. Incinerate. Time for your raven. Let's stay.
Okay. That was a lot of work. It's already been an hour, wow.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me.
I love her.
There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
I got terrorists.
Came out of Kazuha. It's out. Okay. I'll watch that later. I'm in the middle of something.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
Yeah.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely speed, stealth, and style.
You!
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters.
So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along, but then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the visions since there was no use in trying to face you in the match. I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I'd prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me. After all I went through to get it, I think not. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arm.
You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize.
Wow.
You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your...
Whoa, we don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel.
Wow.
If this is where talking gets me, then forget it.
Oh my goodness, you're so weak.
Prepare to be blown away.
Back at ya!
Just you watch. Just a temporary set.
Yeah.
No. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still, put down the vision and leave. I've changed.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you.
I'm getting killed.
Such willingness is commendable. fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Okay.
Huh? How does it get?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are
Interesting.
forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision, but unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes, I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see.
The vision.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision.
No.
matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Why are you so determined?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend.
Oh, yay.
He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword I thought he had written, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is
The Raiden.
of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must
Okay.
be who can withstand it. There will always
No.
be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
Don't mind my mother.
Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated faced divine punishment, while the victors gained a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand.
Interesting.
Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior with
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned. Do not let my feelings trouble you, but thank you.
Okay. Well, it seems I've got no trip to Inazuma. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize how far I went. Hold on. Okay. Best way to go about this would be Mona. Well then.
This is how it must be.
Can you level out Mona's sprint? No, you cannot.
I'm always ready.
I'm doing whatever I can to get as far as I can.
A walk would be nice.
What other constructs are there? This is gonna be the only way.
Behold, the Prinzessin.
Wish me, Fräulein.
Didn't work too well. Fine.
Stabilize. Crumble.
I think it would be more efficient to just do this. It's worked before. Yeah, see, it's close by. I should have just done this in the first place. It's much closer. It's much easier to get to. Okay. I feel bad for wasting my own time.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, it seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beta was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beta was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the...
The one who stole the vision was originally to be... He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked... In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he...
Hyman thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the Champion's Medal to award you.
Okay.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying...
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast...
Hyman believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. One final word of warning.
I'm done. Well. That's it? That's it. And we have some primo gems to spend. Basic old blue. Okay. I still need to level up Rose's spear. Well, that seems like a nice place to end off the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the quest. It was fun for me. I still have a lot of stuff to do. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time here. It was an amazing day. I had a great day. Goodbye, enjoy yourselves, and just have a wonderful, wonderful day. And remember to take care of yourself, and that you matter, and you shouldn't just sacrifice your own well-being for the sake of others. Care about your own body and your own mental health. And today, if you haven't been focusing on yourself, you should. Thank you for listening, and have a good day.